free yourself from the slavery of the negative thinking. See, the problem is that you have been corrupted by the outside influences. And that negative information that the outside world has conveyed to you, you have downloaded that. And now that is the formal aspect of your self thinking when it comes to you. The world has corrupted your thought process and has placed you on a lower tier to make you believe that when it comes to you, it's all bad. There is no there is no winning in your mindset. There is no success in you. There is no goals that can be achieved because of your past and your previous mistakes. We have all made mistakes in the past. And for some reason, you are choosing to hold on to that thinking, to those mistakes, and you just replay those over and over again when it's time for you to step up and do something great. When it's time for you to step up and do something positive or do something good that is going to affect you long term. So, let me tell you a story about me. See, when I was a kid, I ended up having to go to a special education class, what my sons will call SPED, special ed. And it's something that I struggle with because from that course, from those classes, when I was in middle school, the teachers thought that I didn't have the ability to learn, or I didn't have the mental capacity to understand the information. So they downgraded me. And they made my parents believe that that information was true. And most importantly, they made me believe that that information was true. That I couldn't understand like everybody else. That I couldn't learn on the level that everybody else was learning on. And I began to download that information. I began to believe what I was being told. So, fifth grade, it started. Sixth grade, the whole entirety of sixth grade, I was in a class with 6 or 7 other students. And I found myself believing that information that I was stupid, that I was incapable of learning like everyone else. And what that forces you to do, it forces you to stop trying. I will say, I didn't get the opportunity as a child to rewrite that thinking. So I walked around with the mindset that I couldn't, because that's what I was told. That was the information that I had downloaded about myself, and I began to believe it. And it affected everything that I did. So much so that even once I hit high school, I ended up having to go to an alternative school for a few years just to graduate on time. Because I believed so much so that I didn't have the mental capacity that everyone else had to learn the information that everyone else was learning. What shifted? I changed. my internal conversation had to shift. I began to to win at small tasks in my life. I ended up passing the test to get into the United States Army. And I only did that by a waiver, but I ended up passing it. I ended up passing basic training. And these small victories, although very large for me in that moment, these were small victories. They were victory coins that were dropped into my memory bank about me. And I went on to finish AIT or tech school to get my job for the military. Pass all the tests that come with that. These were small tokens being dropped in my memory bank, telling me and rewriting my formal thinking when it comes to me, informing me that I am capable, that I am able. So you have to ask yourself, what small victories can I formulate and recall to rewrite that negative self-thinking that I have about myself that the world gave to me? See, the lesson is that you are capable of success. You are more than able to go out and win in anything that you decide to do, as long as you put your mind to it, as long as you focus up and you understand first and foremost that you can. That is the first step. That's the first step to you achieving your goals, is realizing that you are capable of achieving those set goals. You may not learn like everybody else. You may not understand the information as fast as everyone else, and I still don't, but I understand that I'm capable. I can go out and be successful in this world. You can too. You just have to focus up. You have to choose success over failure. You have to make it up in your mind that you will refuse the negative thinking and the negative viruses that the world is trying to bestow upon you, and you will choose to continue to move forward and make the conscious decision that success is the only outcome, and that is through the continued small victory tokens that you drop in your head, that you choose to be better than what the world tells you you are capable of. You don't have to download that information. You don't have to subscribe to that negative self-thinking that they are trying to force upon you. You are greater than you even understand. You are capable of so much more, but that mindset has to be made up by you and you alone. You can't allow the world to rewrite the way that you perceive you. You can't download all the information and every single word that everybody has to say about you. I don't care if the entire world teams up against you and says that you are not capable, that you are not worthy, that you are not deserving, that you don't understand, that you don't have the mental capacity. It's not what they say about you. It's what you choose to download for your own memory bank. The world will tell you that you are not enough 10 times over. The world will convince you that you are not great enough. The world will attempt to convince you that you are not great enough. But it comes down to how you see you, how you perceive you, what information you choose to download in your memory bank and walk about every single day and carry out into the world. You are capable. You are great. Now go out and be great.